Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We're going back into the Red Ribbon Army Red Zone event against Cell. I know this is a little bit late because the two new stages are indeed out. But once again, I went to go attempt them. I went to go do the video. And Dokkan had taken the event down at the two new stages. So I'm not gonna lie, I've slacked a little bit when it comes to the new Red Zone event. But it's fine, because we're still going to do it. In terms of what Cell does, I actually have no idea. I've kind of stayed well clear away from any gimmicks or how difficult a stage may be. All I know is what the game tells you, which is we have 5 phases against Cell, all types. And I can only assume, quite obviously, that it's going to be the fact we're going to be facing Cell through all of his transformations, which is 99%. Actually, not even 99%. It's guaranteed. It's kind of obvious. You're facing Cell and there's 5 phases. He's going through all the transformations. Like, it's happening. But that's completely fine. Don't forget, as always, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. All the support is very much appreciated. And to start this, because I don't know what Cell does, let me actually be somewhat sensible. I'm going to leave Gamma 2 on rotation. So that way we can avoid him potentially being super attack, having type disadvantage and taking a bag full of damage. The friend gods have guard, Birdcoo has his guard, and he's going to get a stack off, and we're going to rotate him off to go on to the following rotation. So this is a decent start. I mean, the rotation isn't set up, but it's not like we're going to be taking any damage. I mean, realistically, there's 5 phases, so I can't... I mean, I assume that Cell isn't really doing that much damage in the early phases just because there's 5 in total. And of course, you have to slowly build up the difficulty. So I imagine most of Cell's damage are going to come from his super attacks. And specifically and mainly when he supers typically what you would consider the wrong unit or a unit that has type disadvantage. But we are being super attacked now. Friend gods did super twice with guard 89k. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. In comparison to like Broly, who has quite a few phases, Broly on a super attack still does like 120k off of like a super with the gods and guard. So yeah, as I said, I can't imagine Cell's doing too much damage in the beginning phases. Right, so we're going to rotate you off. I did bring the SSJ4s just because I kind of felt like it. I don't know why, I just did. But since we do have the movie heroes support memory, I will let the SSJ4s get the double off rather than the gods. And then Gamma 1 doesn't really need to super attack just because we just need him to build up and he has guarded anyway. So the super attack isn't really necessary. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used the SSJ4s in a while. I know a lot of people consider the gods and the SSJ4s not on the same level. I think I'm kind of leaning towards that. Not as bad as other people where they're like, no, they're not even a top 10 unit anymore. They're still a top 10 unit. The only thing that hurts the SSJ4s right now is they don't have a slot 1 unit. They do have a very good rotation with Easy 8 SSJ4 Goku, but specifically, they don't have a slot 1 unit. That's the only thing that hurts them, whereas of course, the gods have had a slot 1 unit from day 1 of release. Or at least, you know, not really day 1, because Easy 8 I think came out later. But, of course, they have God Goku. Whereas SSJ4s, as I said, they don't have a slot 1 unit, so it does hurt them just a little bit. Once they get a slot 1 unit, however, the SSJ4s will be back on par with the gods. They will 100% be back on par with the gods when they eventually do get a slot 1 unit. And then the gods also got another amazing slot 1 unit who's like one of the best units in the game in LR Birdcoo. So it's kind of not fair. Other than that, they're pretty much the exact same. Apart from once you transform them, the gods can dodge, which is actually becoming a little bit more useful nowadays. I mean, look how good Easy 8 Gogeta Blue is with the dodge. Like, I generally think he's one of the strongest mechanics currently in Dokkan. And then SSJ4 Gogeta has damage reduction, which is only 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. I mean, it does add up, especially if you have dupes. But dodge is definitely a little bit more useful nowadays, especially with a lot more of the recent Red Zone stages. And it looks like Dokkan's going to continue doing this. they're allowing you to dodge some of the hardest hitting bosses in the game. I mean, we're literally doing it right now. So yeah, there is that. There is that. I mean, we got this rotation ready to go. I mean, I know the SSJ4s need a little bit more of a stack, but this is the second rotation I was after. So that's fine. Birdcoo's going to get another stack off. If he doesn't kill, my gods will get an extra stack off as well, which is definitely not a bad thing. Considering this is 5 phases, again, units like this are going to thrive here. So again, I can't imagine Cell's going to be that difficult. Unless he catches you early on like the wrong unit. That's about it. So the friend gods are almost on 400k defense. That's kind of mad. The gammas should be fine. I'm actually going to transform these just to be safe. Drop these orbs down. We can get a rainbow key sphere off, which means they have a little bit extra chance to dodge. So yeah, I would still say both Year 7 gods and SSJ4s are relatively still kind of on the same level. Like I said, because the gods have had a slot 1 unit and now two slot 1 units for so long, set up that kind of like perfect rotation, if you will. And of course the SSJ4s don't. It hurts them quite a bit. Other than that, they're pretty much the exact same unit, apart from, again, once you transform them, the gods can dodge, which is becoming, as I said, a lot more useful than it was, just because you can dodge a lot more in Red Zone now, and the SSJ4 Gogeta are having damage reduction. So I will say the gods definitely do edge it now. Once the SSJ4s get a slot 1 unit, I would say it's still close, but I would say the gods edge it just by a tiny margin because of the dodge. Okay, how much damage is this going to do? I mean, we have almost full health. No item active. 200k, that's not bad. 200k, that's actually not bad. I kind of lost track about how many times Gamma 2 super attack there. I mean, I don't know if it's 2 times, 3 times, or potentially 4. But 200k is not bad. 200k is not bad. I thought we might have taken a little bit more than that. So yeah, just be patient. Just be patient. Yes, the SSJ Thors will come back eventually when they get a slot 1 unit. It's okay. They're still a top 10 unit in the game, though. They are still definitely a top 10 unit in the game. Now we got Big Daddy. We got Easy A Gogeta Blue out. Do you know what? Just to be safe. And so my gods can get another stack off before I transform them. They can chill in slot 1. Birdcoo can also get a stack off. I think I'm pretty sure Birdcoo still has his guard, which means we're not going to die this turn. However, if he doesn't, and I'm a little bit off, didn't really used to enjoy maths back in the day, not going to lie. But if he doesn't have his guard and he does die, we can get the revival off. I've managed to get the gods and Birdcoo to stack up an extra turn, and then we can get the revival off and then get the guaranteed guard. So it ends up working out well for us. Okay, no, he's still guarding. He's still guarding. We actually might... I'm not going to lie, we might die here, which is actually a good thing, but we actually might die because of the type disadvantage. Perfect. Perfect. This is a good time. This run's actually going incredibly well. The friend gods were stacked up enough to transform them early, even though I reckon just because of Cell not doing too much damage. I mean, it is only the second phase. I probably could have let the friend gods stack up a little bit more before I transform them, but I didn't want to take the risk. My gods got to stack up an extra 1 time, but still an extra 1 time is better than none. Birdcoo got a stack off before getting killed to get the revival. Now we have guaranteed guard. Yeah, this is working out really well. I would love to leave them there to get an extra stack off on the SSJ4s because they actually need it a bit more. I do not want to ruin the rotation of the Gammas. I mean, Cell's literally got like a health bar and a bit left. I can't imagine the Gammas don't do enough damage to actually get the kill. I mean, it'll be good if they don't. I mean, this is probably one of the only few times I don't want Gamma 2 to get additionals, but Gamma 1 almost completely one-shotted him himself. So yeah, we're not going to get the extra stacks with the SSJ4s, which is a shame. It is a bit of a shame. Not to mention they're going to lose their extra attack and defense because we're getting to turn 7 as well. Oh, this phase is AGL? I can keep letting my god stack. This is great. This is great. Question is... Actually, do you know what? While we're here, we might as well let my god stay on rotation to let them stack. Oh, this is great. This is great. I can carry on letting my god stack up with a type advice. That's perfect. That's great. Okay, this is... Yeah, no, I can't imagine cells that difficult. Unless, like, the final couple phases, or unless the final phase itself is literally packing heat. Like, doing insane amounts of damage. I can't imagine that Cell is actually that difficult, just because you have so much time to build up. Like, the gods and the SSJ4s have so much time to stack up. And then even if you transform them early, as long as you're getting them the orbs, and they're hitting the additional and getting, you know, the insane amounts of defense raises they have, they're fine. Again, the gods dodge. Birdcoo literally, once he gets the guaranteed guard off the revival, 2-3 stacks and he's good to go. And he's getting to stack the entire event. Maybe I should have brought Easy A VB with me. He would have time to stack up and he would have been literally just chilling on this phase. I could have brought Easy A VB with me. I could have been rocking Easy A VB and Easy A Goji blue. Oh, so you super attack twice here. Doesn't matter because we dodged. Okay, I see you. He's still got the heal as well, which I'm not going to lie is a little bit annoying, but doesn't matter too much. The question is, how much is he going to heal? Not that much. Not that much. Not that much. So Cell super attacks twice on this phase. Okay. I wonder how much damage the super attacks do considering he does super attack twice. I'm not gonna lie, we don't have too much health. We have like maybe half, maybe a little bit more than half. So I'm really hoping that Gamma 2 pops off with the additional supers, which currently he is, and that was a big 4 milli crit on the initial super. Because I don't want to die just because this run is actually going so well. Big 4.4 mil crit to follow that. Damn, Gamma 2's popping off. So nice. They've included the hench cell face. I'm not gonna lie. What we're saying for defense, we've lost the extra attack and defense on the year 7s. The SSJ4s aren't looking too healthy defensively. I'm not gonna lie. What are their defense linked up with them? Not too much better. Okay, I think I'm gonna transform my gods. I think that's the game plan. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep the SSJ4s on rotation for now, just so they can have an extra stack up. And then we rotate my gods off. I'm not going to lie, we only have 2 phases left, so I'm actually going to Whis just to make sure we make it through, because I can only get a 12 key super off with my blues. I'm actually being super attacked straight away, so maybe the Whis wasn't actually too necessary. Because we are getting a Dokkan attack, so we're going to recover all the health that we missed. So maybe I didn't need to do that at all. The wire's been jogged. I've completely messed up the entire Dokkan attack just because the wire's been jogged. That's great. That's great. If we could come back, are we coming back? I think we're back. Are we back? Yeah, we're finally back. I literally didn't hit a single node because I jogged the wire. And oh, that's great. That's great. This is like the truth level kind of technical issues. Have I made it? Mum, I've made it. I've had the truth technical level like difficulties in a video. That's great. Oh, that's great. That's great. Not only this is a late run, but yeah, then we have technical difficulties. Great. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. We still got the Whis active, so this turn should be pretty much a-okay. Not to mention Gamma 1 also has type advantage here as well, so he'll be doing some extra damage. Yeah, this hasn't actually been too difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Again, unless, to be fair, we did get super attacks on Birdcoo with a Whis active, so I mean maybe he would have actually done a lot of damage, say if it was one of the year 7 units. But then maybe the final phase is where he's gonna start like packing a punch. Maybe that's where they've been saving the difficulty for, the actual like final phase. But so far, it hasn't actually been that bad. I'm not gonna lie, it actually hasn't been that bad. It's actually been relatively fine. It's actually been quite okay. It's been a relatively straightforward run, I'm not gonna lie. Big crit. Are we seriously keeping Cell alive on a pixel of health? Are we seriously keeping Cell alive on a pixel of health? I mean, we're good. We got full health. We're not going to be able to stack up an extra time with the SSJ4s, which would be nice. But I mean, considering literally if we currently breathe on Cell, he is dead. Which is unfortunate, but to be expected. I mean, we're probably going to have to fuse them into SSJ4 Gogeta on the final phase. Just because he'll probably do too much damage for them to handle by them. But as I said, so far, it's been a pretty straightforward run. And there we go. Perfect Cell's strength type. Oh, Gamma 2 can pop off here. Show him who the superior android is. Not gonna lie, your boy was gone for ages, but that's where the power of editing comes in, and it's literally gonna be cut like that. But we're gonna carry on. We're on the final phase. I'm not gonna lie, it's been that long, I generally don't know if I have an item active or not. I don't think I do. We have My Blues. 309k defense is good. Gamma 2's got type advantage. I don't think we'd need to use an item here, so we're gonna do this. Give these to Gamma 2, and then give all of these orbs to My Blues, and also we've got Rainbow Keystone in there as well for some dodge. Okay, yeah, that's starting off good. I said I don't think I have an item active. I mean, I could have actually checked. That probably would have been the smart idea. But it's generally been hours since, like I said, that's the power of editing. It's going to be a very small cut. You're not going to be able to tell the difference, but I've generally been gone for like probably over an hour. I cannot remember what is going on right now, apart from we are facing Cell in red zone. That's a big crit from Gamma 2. An additional super as well, which is huge. Probably won't have to worry about him too much because of the type advantage. Got a double 30% defense raise. Big damage. Double digits on basic, which is good. I have no idea if you can dodge Cell. I assume, to be fair, it's not the final stage. It's not the hardest stage in the Red Ribbon Army red zone. So I assume you can. But the usual is you can't lower his attacking defense, can't seal, can't stun. Maybe Cell super attacks multiple times. I mean, he did do that in, what, the third phase? Yeah, the blues are only taking 126 damage, and those are My Blues. It's these two I'm worried about. They have type disadvantage. And to be fair, I can actually get an extra stack on them. Right. I'm going to Whis just in case because of the blues, because I'm actually going to let the SSJ4s... Actually, do I need to let them stack? No, I might as well just go for it, actually. But I'll still give Gogeta all of these, just so he can double super. But we are probably not going to take any damage this turn. Even though we're not getting the 18 key off with the friend blues, we are probably going to take no damage with the Whis active. There's also the potential of additional... because of dupes from the blues. Birdcoo's fine. Gogeta's not tanking or having to tank anything. We've already done quite a bit of damage as it is because of Gamma 2. Not to mention next turn, we've got Gogeta Blue on the rotation as well, and he's got that guaranteed crit and type advantage. So he's about to absolutely rinse Cell's health bar. I need Saturn here because there we go. That's actually not bad damage, you know. 3.3 mil. I mean, we have the disable enemy action, even though there is no enemy action, but you know, it's still there. Cell's almost dead. Yeah, this has actually been relative. I mean, we're not going to take no damage here either because of the Whis. I'm not going to lie, this was actually not that bad. This was actually quite easy. I mean, again, I assume Cell probably hits quite hard on this phase, especially on a super. In terms of what those specific numbers is, I have no idea. But yeah, this actually was relatively straightforward and easy. I mean, this isn't going to do anything, but I mean, if we didn't have a Whis active and this was like a different unit, maybe like the SSJ4s. To be fair, they have type disadvantage. That's probably an unfair to say. Maybe, I don't know, my year 7 gods. Maybe we probably would have been clocked for like quite a lot of damage and maybe died, but Gogeta might not even get the chance to super attack right now. Gamma 2 might finish this all by himself. Yeah, there we go. That was actually relatively easy, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And you're gonna see my completion time, and it's actually probably longer than an hour, but you're gonna see how long this took because of how long I was gone. How long was the run? How long was the run? How long was I actually gone for? 2 hours and 25 minutes in total. Yeah, I was gone for a while. There we go. 5 stones. Bang. Another red zone stage complete. I'll get on to doing the other 2 newer stages very, very soon. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next video, guys. And peace.